Hey guys, forgive my voice, I am sick. I called in from work today, but last night I had some amazing revelations. Um, one primary one, and I'm going to have to show you two things, and then you'll see the discovery and how it pertains to those two things. Everyone knows about the reference to the 1260 days of tribulation. In Daniel, it speaks of a times, and the dividing of a time. So if a time was a year, it'd be 1 year plus 2 years plus a half a year. So that's 3.5 years, 1260 days. Daniel 12:7 says a time, and half a times, that he can scatter the power of the holy people. And then Revelation 11 talks about 40 and 2 months, also 3.5 years. Revelation 11:3 says the two witnesses will prophesy for 1,260 days, 1260. Revelation 12:6 says the woman on the eagle, those who are raptured, will be protected for the 1,260 days, or time, and half a times. Revelation 12:14 also says the time, and half a times. And lastly, Revelation 13:5, the beast will have its time and speak great things and blasphemies for 40 and 2 months. That's seven different references to that tribulation prophecy. Here's where it gets crazy. Um, a lot of people who study Gematria know that 210 is a highly influential number, and it's a triangle number, and it's one of the only numbers that can be divided in half and still be a triangle number. 1 out of 6 in the first billion numbers, okay? And that's actually my birthday, February 10th. Anyway, pi divided by 210 and then raised to the, and then times 10 raised to the 10th power is 149,599,650.0. You convert that to kilometers, and then it's actually turned into an astronomical unit. And as you can see, on the first day of the Jewish festival of Sukkot, in the year 5778, the distance from the sun to the earth will be exactly that amount for an observer in Jerusalem. This distance can be expressed as a remarkably elegant mathematical equation. See right here, distance from the from observance, or the observatory, 1.000011895 astronomical units, AU. Okay. Some people think that this is October 2017, converted to the Gregorian calendar. Some people think this is when the Great Tribulation will occur. Obama set up everything, and then the next president is going to finish it off potentially. This is all theoretical. The Bible says no man knows the time, not the angels in heaven, neither the Son. Only the Father knows. Not even Jesus in his flesh knew when it would happen, but only the Father who was guiding his spirit did. Okay, so that's one thing. October 5th, 2017, all right? And then just yesterday, I'm an astrologer, so I was reading when other people thought the age of Aquarius was going to begin. And this guy, Adrian Duncan, proposed the Aquarian mutation chart, which showed that Jupiter and Saturn are in conjunct in Aquarius for the first time since AD 1404. What's weird is that it's the 21st of December, 2020. We all know 2012, the Mayan calendar ended. Nothing huge happened, but I kind of believe that was the beginning of the age of Aquarius. But I never stick to one thing, because that's when you become a zealot, okay? You need to keep your mind open at all times. So when you look at that chart, December 21st, 2020, you'll see Jupiter and Saturn conjuncting exactly in 0 degrees Capricornus, technically Aquarius. So that's kind of interesting, not only because it is in Aquarius, Saturn rules Aquarius, but also it's December 21st, the winter solstice. These cycles of nature always coincide in some way. So what do you think I did after that? You're right. I calculated the 10th of October 2017 through December 21st, 2020. And I got 3 years, 2 months, 17 days, okay? That's almost 1260 days, okay? And so since it's not exactly 1260, I did the difference between 1260 and 1174. That's 86. Now, I wouldn't have made a video if this number didn't mean something. 86, there's 72 ways to spell God in Hebrew, right? The very first time the Bible uses the word God, Elohim, in the first verse of the Bible, its numerical value is 86. Okay? So, I'm not saying October 5th, 2017 is for sure the beginning of the Great Tribulation, and then December 21st, 2020 is finally the end and Nibiru comes or whatever to wipe out that tribulation. But I'm saying it's pretty creepy. I mean, I just randomly did this because I was like, oh, okay, well, the math for the pi divided by 210, that's just creepily accurate for an astronomical unit. And then this guy, Adrian Duncan, showed a clear correlation between the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter with the winter solstice, December 21st. Okay? And so maybe, perhaps, that is when it will occur, guys. I don't know. I just know it's freaking soon. Okay? And the fact that it's not exactly 1260, but the difference between 1174 days and 1260 is 86, which is the value for God. It kind of made me scratch my head a little bit, okay? We're not supposed to know the hour, but we are supposed to keep searching. We're supposed to study and find out everything to confirm all the naysayers. I'm trying to speak in plain speech, not be all wishy-washy like Joel Osteen. Just be a good person and then you'll go to heaven. To me, it's not that easy, guys, because if you're just a good person, that means you could be easily deceived. You need to understand evil so you can overcome evil, or else you're just going to be, a blind sheep led by a pack of wolves. Okay? So, I just thought it very interesting. I know I'm mixing, to some Christians, I can't mix astrology with the Bible, and to some New Agers, the Bible is just, something to control the masses. Well, both sides aren't that simple, guys, because anyone who can Google anything can clearly see all the astrological archetypes in the Bible. Okay? Um, I'm not, and predestination pretty much says God has your life planned. What does astrology say? That nature has your life's moods planned. Okay? So predestination and astrology do not cancel each other out. They almost actually confirm each other. Okay, y'all just study yourself, okay? Because we're running out of time, and Obama's crying about kids dying, so he wants to do more gun laws. It's just it's really sad and scary that people can just be manipulated that easy. Um, Especially if there was a tyrannical government, that's exactly the type of thing they would do. Oh, wait, there's a picture of Hitler standing behind some kids while he signs gun control laws, just like Obama. So don't believe anything you see, let alone anything you hear, okay? Just study yourself and investigate with people. Don't say, oh, he's always right and he's always right, because the Grox doesn't talk about astrology or Christmas, and Jim Brown doesn't talk about Obama being the man of perdition or astrology either. So we have to mix our own things with our own reality, okay? And so far I'm the only one who's discovered this. I don't know how many times I've done this on my YouTube video. I have many original truths. I'm not going to be writing a book or anything. The internet is the easiest way to go. Anyway, thanks again.